Animal Crossing is an amazing game, but maybe I missed some stuff in my review that I should probably address. Hey, what's up guys, Snake here back with another video, and today we're talking some Animal Crossing. And no, this isn't a re-review or anything formal. This is just a discussion about things that after 150 hours of playing this game, I have noticed a lot. Let me start off by saying this game is amazing and I still, praise it just like I did in that review. But a lot of things have changed since that review, and playing it a lot more, I've noticed a lot of things that need to be fixed, and that's what I want to address in this video today. Just things that need to be added into future updates of Animal Crossing to make this game just so much better. Before I get into it though, I do want to mention that a lot of these items that I'm going to mention today, I didn't come up with completely. I discussed with the viewers on my live streams when playing Animal Crossing, and we realized a lot of these annoyances that could be so much better. And if you didn't know, I do stream 4 times a week right here on YouTube on this exact channel. And if you want a full schedule as to when I upload and when I stream, look in the description below. I have my full schedule officially posted there, so you guys know exactly when I'm doing what I'm doing. Alright, let's get with number 1, which is talking about the crafting. Now, I mentioned that the crafting is really, really good, and I love it. And I can't imagine not having crafting in this game, because I've played it so much, and crafting is such a big thing. I forget that crafting didn't exist in past games. And while I was talking about how great it is, there's one big flaw, and I only noticed it after having to craft so many things. It's annoying. The main issue with crafting is if you want to craft an item, you can craft one item, which is fine if you're building a table or a shovel or something specific. But if you're like me and you can't catch the rare fish, you're trying to make a bunch of fish bait. You have to make the fish bait, go through the animation, click craft again, create the fish bait, and it's an endless cycle, and it's not good. It's not intuitive at all. It would be great to have a way to craft multiple things at once, and that's where this post comes in. @_MediGeek posted this concept art of how multiple crafting look like. I'm gonna put it on screen right now, but where you can craft one, or you can click craft many, and you can just choose how many you want. So if you need to make a bunch of flimsy axes and try and grind out that golden axe, you can just craft 8 of them at once instead of having to go through the cycle. Same thing with fish bait. If you only want to craft one, there's an option for it, but this would be so cool to have. The crafting animation is cool, but when you have to go through it 30 times because you're making 30 pieces of fish bait, it gets tiring, and and the A button, I'd rather just press it once and all of it's made at once, and it would be so much easier, so much more convenient, because to do that multiple times doesn't seem like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things of over 150 hours, a lot of my time is spent doing that, and I really wish this would be here. Speaking of crafting, tools break and you gotta craft more. I love the idea of tools breaking and the whole, durability and all that stuff. People don't like it. I don't see that as a problem. What I do find as a problem is not knowing when they're gonna break. I went to a mystery island the other day and I got a tarantula island, and then on my second tarantula, my net broke and I didn't even know it. I had to spend Nook miles buying flimsy nets, so I didn't lose the opportunity of being on Tarantula Island, and it actually sucked, because if I knew that my net was gonna break right before going, I would have made a new net. This leads me to the second edition Nintendo in an update, which is the tool durability bar. I'm gonna put a picture of it on screen right now. This looks really, really good. So this is one of the ideas that's not entirely mine. I was basically complaining about it on stream, how I broke some of my tools when I didn't know they were gonna break. And then after the stream, someone sent me this Reddit post with this, which is a concept art for a durability bar, which looks so good. The craziest thing about this one is it doesn't seem that hard to make, because the game already calculates how many durability points you have left on an item, so they can easily convert that into a graphic that we could see. They just have to do it. Something else they can fix in the game, or added in specifically, is adjusting the text speed. Now, I get that Animal Crossing is supposed to have the text move along with the noise that the animal is making to have a sort of cohesive experience where the text matches the acting and all these fancy things, but honestly, it doesn't make sense to me. Again, this doesn't mean you don't notice until you've played the game for a long time and you accidentally click to Blathers, tell me more about this bug, and he just goes on and on and on. Now, there are things where you can mash A, or people say if you hold B, it's making it go faster. I haven't really tested it, and I can't really see a big difference, but it would give me peace of mind knowing that I just crank my text speed to super fast, and like it just goes through. I don't know, it sounds like a really dumb addition since it's like, oh, why would you adjust your text speed? How would that change anything? You're not always going through menus, but like it's something that Pokemon does, and whenever I get a new Pokemon game, the first thing I'm doing is changing the text speed to fast. You know, any Pokemon game I've played has that option, and I've always done it because it's just more convenient. It's text, and if I don't want to choose to read it, like when I'm talking to Blathers and he's just talking on, I'd rather just go faster. Now I know that was a small one. Number 3 was kind of small and like whatever, it wasn't a big deal. But number 4 is a big one. Number 4 is the reason why I decided, no, I'm making a video for this. And that's just reworking the online completely and just revamping it. So that goes into 3 parts. The first part of the online that needs to be fixed is the connecting. Now I want to go back to MediGeek on Twitter. Again, this is his @MediGeek, @_MediGeek. Go check him out, give him a like on this post. But basically, he made this concept art of what the new menu should be when you go to the airport. When you go there, you don't have to go through menus of I want to visit someone, I want to go online, and I want to do it through Dodo Code. You just go and click visit via Dodo Code. Simple. It makes a simple menu. I don't have to go through extra dialogue for no reason. It's all there beautifully. Such a small thing for convenience, but it's good. But to add on to the connecting part and all this, when the person chooses to visit someone's island, I don't get affected by it. You know, everybody who's played Animal Crossing knows when someone's coming to your island, it's a whole cutscene of someone flying in and coming in and going through the airport. Same thing when they're leaving, it's like, oh, goodbye, and they leave through the airport. It's such a long cutscene, and people who've been to my streams know how annoying it gets when you're trying to get 7 people, because I'm the 8th, coming in at once, and there's connection errors, and it's such a long process, and then someone who got in already has their app open to type something in the game, and it freezes everyone from joining, and it's a mess. Instead, what it should be is the person connecting or leaving gets that animation. Cool, they're leaving, they're entering. Play the animation if you love it so much and you want to keep it in. But instead of freezing me, saying someone's coming and showing me an animation, when they arrive, I just get a little banner on top that says this person has joined the island. And it wouldn't be affected by, you know, me going in a shop or going through my Nook Miles rewards app and all that stuff. It just happens. They just come. You know, they enter the island. Everybody gets notified with a little ding message, whatever. The banner shows someone joined. Perfect. It would be a much more convenient way to just be like, hey, this person joined. Hey, this person left. Done. Don't freeze my game. Don't stop my fun. Just tell me about it and get out. The next part of the online that I want to talk about is the decorating factor, and that's the fact that when people come over, I can't do anything in terms of making my island look beautiful, which sucks. Look, when I have people over on stream, I don't really care about decorating my island and making it look pretty because I'm playing mini games with them, I'm giving away money with them, I'm doing all kinds of fun games with them, fishing, catching bugs, all that stuff. But I have people off of my streams telling me, hey, can you open your island? Hey, can I come over? Can I use your shop? Or whatever. And while I do want to say yes, here's the issue. When I'm playing off of stream, because I'm playing all these mini games on stream, off stream I'm usually decorating and terraforming and stuff like that. And I'm not catching fish and using the shops because I did that while I was on stream. When someone comes to your island, you can't use the island designer app, so no terraforming, and I can't even rearrange furniture. If I throw a chair down, someone joins my island and I want to rotate that chair, it's like, nah, there's people over. If they made it so that someone joining would still allow me to decorate and terraform all that stuff, I would have my island open like all the time because I'd be like, yeah, come on in, come go fish, come use my shops. I'm gonna be working on this new section though, so I'm gonna be decorating some things. Come ask, come give me your opinion on what you think. It would be really nice to have people over more often, off stream and not just on stream, but I can't because obviously I can't decorate, and Nintendo needs to fix that. And the last part of online is just basic management. When I go view passports, while I love looking at the passports, can you please put them in order of when people join so I know who is the first person to come to my island and who is the last person? Because right now it just randomizes it, and I don't get why when you can just have them go in order. Like it shouldn't be an issue. It's like not even alphabetical, it's just random. And the second thing is make that menu a better way to manage your island. Like for example, when I go there, I can see their cute picture and I can see their name, which is great, but all I can do is report. And I would love on that menu to have a button where I can click and be able to like end session with that person. Let's say you're in a Discord group with like there's a bunch of Animal Crossing groups where you can meet friends and stuff, and you're like, I want to meet some cool people and make some friends. Here guys, here's my Dodo code, come to my island, come have some fun. People come over and for like an hour you're having fun, you're doing your thing, you're vibing out. And then after the hour, someone joins in and just ruins the fun for all of you, scares away all the fish, ruins your games, just is not making it fun, and just ruining your experience, instead of being able to just kick that person out, your only option, except for getting them to leave, like just by just convincing them to leave, is by shutting down the session and then reopening it with a different code and hoping he doesn't come back in. That is so messed up. There should be a way for me to kick individual people, and that's just the last thing for online to make it better. As I'm filming this, they've already announced a bunch of new things coming to the island, an expanded museum, you know, Leaf is coming to the island, all these crazy updates. They're adding items, they're adding bushes and whatnot, and like, those are cool, but I feel like if they made these part of the updates, where they added durability bars, they added multi-crafting, they fixed the online, those updates and those things would get way more hype than any piece of furniture or any event they could possibly put into the game. Actually, I'm wrong, because if they bring back Froggy Chair, the internet's gonna go absolutely insane, but that's the only exception. Anyways guys, that's all I have for today's video. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. I want to see more videos like this. Tell me in the comments below, which of these ideas do you agree with, or do you have any ideas of your own for how Animal Crossing can become better in future updates? Lastly, subscribe for new videos and streams every single week. Anyways guys, I'm Snake. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.